Here are 5 things that I do as an ADHD therapist to keep my anxiety low. First off, write it down in all its possibilities. If you've got an anxious thought running around in your head, create a mind map of that, and each of the legs are going to be one possibility, so one possible outcome of that might be causing you anxiety. And then follow the structure of if, then. So if X happens, I'm going to do Y. So that's how I'm going to deal with it. Then you've got the whole thing written out in front of you on paper. And why that's better than thinking about it is because generally that sounds like already quite a complex web of information, and our brains can't hold that. So we just end up in this loop doing the first few steps again and again and again and never really getting anywhere. Number 2, logic stacks. So this is what I call it. So I use AI to do this. I use ChatGPT to help me with this. So if I've got an anxious thought, again, running around in my head, I use a CBT technique to create this logic stack, and I just have this conversation, sometimes over days, with ChatGPT, where I put in all my thoughts. These are all my anxieties, so there is no space for your anxiety to creep back in. And ChatGPT will help you to create a stack of logic, a stack of evidence which counters your anxious thought, because as we know, most of the time these anxious thoughts turn out just to be nonsense. Then you can save this logic stack of this says that your anxious scenario is not going to happen, and you can refer to that whenever you want and follow the logic through to reassure yourself. 3, go and get wet, or at least go out and be in the wet. Go for a hike in the rain. Put your waterproofs on, but enjoy being out in the rain. There's a whole load of scientific reasons as to why that helps with anxiety, and I'm going to create a whole separate video as to exactly why. But go and get wet. My strong suspicion is that you are not going to feel any worse for having done so, and most likely you're going to feel quite a lot better for it. Number 4, I've made my bedroom into something of a sensory room. I have these light strips in there which create this warm light which I can set to undulate and vary, and I can have it as bright or as dim as I want. And when I go in there, I just go and do some things which really calm me. So for me, that's either reading, or as I like languages, I get my vocab list and I'll go and write a bunch of sentences in either Russian or Spanish. But this can be whatever it is that does it for you. It can be doing nothing, but just enjoy that safe sanctuary. That's what I do. And finally, number 5, what I do is when I feel that sense of I'm not going to do something because I am anxious, whether that's I'm not going to go out, or I'm not going to go to the gym, or I'm not going to go and see that person that I intended to go and see, I force myself to do at least some of it. Even if I go to the gym for half the time, even if I call and tell my friend, look, I want to see you, but I'm just going to be able to manage 30 minutes probably, go and do some of that thing. And you will almost always, if not always, feel better for it. In my experience, 100% of the time, I've always felt better for doing it. So those are your 5 tips for today. I'll see you soon.